the reason the debt ceiling is so awkward is it requires Congress to do something. And although there doesn't seem to be much appetite in Congress to worry about the debt, they don't like to see their hands on doing something to raise the debt ceiling. We'll hit the debt ceiling, or the debt ceiling returns in March. The Treasury can do a lot of moving money around, so it probably won't be a crisis until late summer. Well, that's when they'll need an increase in the debt ceiling to keep the government current on its obligations, and it's likely to be one of those flashpoints. But if recent history is any indication, they'll go right up to the edge. There'll be a lot of nervousness and noise, and then they'll raise the debt ceiling.
We've even did we miss a payment last time when we got
No,
we got
no.
very, very close. We've never missed a payment. Okay.
No, not in recent times.
All right, we'll see what happens this time around. So let's talk about the deficit, which is rising at the same time. Is that more of a structural issue? Of course, it ballooned back during the financial crisis. Then it started to narrow again. When the CBO now says we're going to have trillion-dollar deficits in 2022, is that because even with stronger growth, we still can't bring that level down?
Correct. I mean, basically, we had a big tax cut. It's adding to the deficit now. That seems untimely given how strong the economy is. But actually, the government, as your previous guest said, doesn't have any trouble raising all this money. So it's not a problem today. The problem is if you look ahead to the future, the government has made promises to pay benefits, largely retirement and health benefits, that exceed what the tax code will bring in. And so the debt and the deficits continue to mount. And at some point, we have to do something about that. And it would be better to do it sooner than later, most people think, but there's no political will.
I know.
But there is one really interesting thing. As long as interest rates are so low, the urgency of reducing the debt really goes away. That's like economists like Olivier Blanchard, the outgoing president of the American Economic Association, have been making that point. So it really isn't an urgent problem today. It's an urgent problem tomorrow. We seem to do a very good job of avoiding problems that we need to solve in the future.
But David, and you're a soft-hearted guy. You know, what do you think about the fact that all of what you're citing comes at the time we're hearing from 2020 candidates that these entitlements need to be expanded dramatically and not pared back?
No, I think it's a problem. We can't afford to keep making promises and not find a way to pay for them. And as a lot of this has to do with the fact that we're an aging society and that healthcare costs go up faster than everything else. That's a real problem. It's not something that's going to go away. It is worrisome. And the inability of the political candidates to kind of speak the truth to people is rather disturbing. We don't have some credit card that we can charge everything for the future and hope that the Chinese will continue to lend us money.
Well, then that's a whole other topic. David, we'll get into that next time. Thank you so much.